Well, guys, it's back. I'm back to doing another Vicky 2 After Action Report. Not Vicky 2, Vicky 3. It's been almost a year since I've last done this, as this is the first time really in the last year I've played the game, as I did a new game as Japan, and had ChatGPT try to help guide me along and all that. And no mods too with this game either, of course. As unfortunately this was the worst Japan I ever did, because God, my previous games I had like 5,000, 6,000 prestige. This time I only got 1,540. But yeah, I spent the first 40 years just being peaceful and all that, just building up the economy. And of course, I didn't know it at the time. They changed the strategic interests, so you don't do that anymore. Instead, if you want to take over, get claims on places, you have to transport ships to an area. And that's what I tried to do. I tried to keep building up my army and all that to eventually try and take Korea away from China, but never was strong enough to do that. So instead, once I learned about the strategic interest changing, I went down here and vassalized Vietnam and Cambodia. And then, oh yeah, Russia tried to take parts of the Kurili Islands, and I managed to hold them off, which was quite impressive because Russia was much more superior tech-wise to us, but we managed to hold them off, and that helped out a lot. So eventually I decided I'm going to take my chance and force Qing to give back Korea as a vassal. And they gave up like that. They didn't even fight, much to my surprise, so I got Korea as my vassal. And then later on I fought a war with Russia for the hell of it. As I took over all of this, I had to fight Austria too. That war took a while, but we managed to win. And I annexed Vietnam completely. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to really do any wars until I think like 1890s or 1900s at the minimum, because of the strategic interest thing. But now that I know how to do it, maybe next time I'll do better. As my GDP, of course, not even 100 million, 6th place in the world. My literacy, I don't know what happened, but it just declined throughout most of the game. It wasn't until I finally started to build up a bunch of universities that finally started to go back up. It was ridiculous what happened. Of course, never was able to fix the standard of living because the standard of living is too bullshit. It's never fixable, of course. And never could get the peasants fixed because just could not build up fast enough. The economy couldn't afford it and all that. But yeah, and I still stayed Shogunate. Emperor and all that, with the landowners and the religious in power too, by and large. And yeah, it was nice to get a full game again, but this was my worst Japan ever. And I started a new game as Russia and hopefully do better results that time around. But yeah, that was the extent of the realm. And here is the final results. As you can see, all those stats.